How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome back to the FUT Champions Road to Glory. Today, we play another 10 games in this batch of 40. This is the third installment, and if you do enjoy, lads, smash a like on the video. That would be very much appreciated, and if you do want any cheap MSP, PSN, or game codes, head on over to g2a.com, use that code M89. Every single link that you'll need is right there in the description below. Now, as you can see, the current standards are 19 wins, 1 defeat. So as Gerrard said to Liverpool a few years ago, don't let this slip. We must kind of improve episode upon episode to finish in the top 100. Goals scored 59, goals conceded 16, and a goal difference of plus 43. You know the team already, but as you can see, Vieira is now a central centre mid. It doesn't affect chemistry in the slightest, but it kind of brings his presence in the midfield in that central role. Vieira dominates that midfield. Pogba is brilliant on the right, Kante on the left. Some of you asked me for my instructions and stuff like that. I've got the fullbacks on stay back while attacking, the same with Patrick Vieira, and I've got Martial on getting behind. And as for custom tactics, I've got cover on defence. That is about it, lads, so let's get straight into the games. So here we go then, lads. My first opponent has Raheem Sterling, Diego Costa, and Martial. What I will say about this episode is it's got ups, it's got downs. Hell, it's even got fucking zigzags. It is that bloody tense, that nervous, and I do get very lucky there. Paul Pogba with the rebound goal. There's not so much luck about this one. Yes, I do get the ball back quite luckily, but it's Ibra in the right place at the right time. A lovely flake shot and a finesse into the back of the net to make it 2-0 in the match. Soon after that, it was 3-0. Again, good play. It's Zlatan Ibrahimovic. What a low-driven finish that is. Some of you, again, were asking how you do that finish. It's simply double tap on the shoot button and it will sail into the bottom corner, whichever direction you do kind of place it. I do win a penalty there. It was a Velasquez flick from Pogba. Bellerin gets a red card, and as you can see on the screen, my opponent does rage quit at that point, so we're straight away getting the wins in this episode, and it's continuing off from where we left off last time. So it's now 20 wins, 1 defeat. That was soon 2. We come against Pogba. Lacazette scored building challenge, who is my super sub, and straight away Lacazette is through beyond the defence, and he slots it home with, again, a low driven shot to make it 1-0. Almost straight after that, it's James on the ball, into Pogba, into Lacazette, he makes it 2, and again, almost straight after that, he comes forward yet again, cuts it back, and it's Griezmann who makes it 3. I am getting an absolute arse kicking off my opponent. We come forward very fortunately, getting behind the defence, and Zlatan is Zlatan. Zlatan will always score goals. Even if you're getting hammered in a game, he'll always come up trumps. We go 4-1 behind before. It's Ibrahimovic yet again, a poor throw from the goalkeeper, and he makes it 4-2. My opponent wasn't done yet. Comes forward, Lacazette gets his hat-trick in the game. We lose the match 5-2. That is my biggest ever defeat in an Ultimate Team FUT Champions game. Honestly, that was crazy. It really, really was. And I was very disappointed. We head into the next game then, and I didn't want to look at that midfield. Kante, Martizio, and Ronaldo Sanchez. But 3 minutes in, Pogba breaches the defence and makes it 1-0. Happy days, lads. Happy days indeed. And it was soon happy days times 2. We go beyond the defence yet again. This time Martial. And Martial finesses it into the back of the net to make it 2-0 in the match. It's Patrick Vieira on the ball, winning, passing, intercepting, doing what he does do best in the central or midfield, and Zlatan doing what he does best at the other end of the pitch to make it 3-0 and win the game against Grego FC. And as you can see, we advance into Goal 2. This is the earliest stage ever I've reached Goal 2. Next up, a 5 at the back. I hate playing 5 at the back. Honestly, it's so damn tricky to play against because you know how they're going to play in the match. They're going to play counter-attack. They're going to be on park the bus most likely. But you need to score your chances, and we do. We make it 1-0. And we come forward, second half, Martial gives it to Kante, and Kante smashes it in the top corner to make it 2-0 in the game. My opponent in the match didn't really have a sniff because he was far too defensive to even get forward to get those attacks in, and we do win the match. We are now on 22 wins. We come against Son, Firmino, and Douglas Costa, a frightening front three, with Mesut Ozil off cam as a central midfielder. Ronaldo Sanchez alongside Thiago, but it is my opponent who makes it 1-0. Firmino breaching the defense, and he makes it 1-0. In the early stages of the game, 20 minutes in, second half comes along, we need a score. It's Martial with the chance, and Martial gets very, very lucky, and Pogba gets the goal to make it 1-1. Vieira on the ball, Martial, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. This is lovely, worked very well, and it is Kante who drills in the bottom corner 67 minutes in to make it 2-1. That was a very, very tough game against a team which didn't look great on paper. I mean, Mesut Ozil off chem at centre mid. Honestly, he's very weak on this game. His passing is good, but my next opponent's team looks sensational. Benteke's, he's got Son, he's got Sterling, he's got legend Deco in from Kante and Wayne Rooney. It's Sterling on the ball, does very, very well, does very well, cuts it back again, very fortunate, and it is Pogba who makes it 1-0. Again, getting the look, and that is what you need in these kind of runs. You need a look every now and then, and I was definitely getting it in this match. It's Vieira on the ball, a lovely ball to Martial. Martial pops it home to make it 2-0 in the game. We make it 3-0 shortly after. Martial yet again, a lovely ball by Walker, who was in the centre of the park. What he's doing there, I will never know, but it is Martial who makes it free, and we complete the route shortly after that. 67 minutes on the clock. This is lovely, passing, flowing football. Back into Sterling. What can he do in this situation? Cuts it back inside, and this is lovely, well worked, and we get very fortunate yet again for Martial to make it 4-0. But like I was saying, lads, you do need luck in these kind of runs, because if you don't have the luck, it's not going to go your way. It's really not. And on this day, it was a Saturday, I was getting so much luck. Even there, I did a 1-2 off the post and make it 5-1 in the game. So in the comments, I know you will say I'm very lucky, but I know I'm lucky, and that is what you need. And I'm very happy I'm getting a look this weekend, because last weekend, I never had any luck in the slightest. Next up, striker Ronaldo in form. He's got Bale, Martial, Pogba, Kante, James. That is basically a pros team. Honestly, it's a very good looking squad. We make it 1-0. Martial on the ball. What can he do? Runs the line, cuts it back inside, and cuts it back for Paul Pogba to make it 1-0. Happy days indeed yet again, but I give the ball away to Ronaldo, and he goes down very, very easily. Pinaldo comes to the rescue of my opponent. He makes it 1-1. But we come forward. It's Douglas Costa, our super sub, into Vieira. That's a penalty. Every single day of the week, it's our super sub, Lacazette. He slots it home in extra time to win the game 2-1. What the hell is going on, lads? I win against striker Ronaldo. I know I've got Vieira. I know I've got Pogba, Kante, Ibrahimovic, but that is a very good looking squad, as I should say. And yeah, it was a great team, and he was a very good player. But Overmars won the penalty, Lacazette slotted it home, and Diego Douglas Costa was pivotal in that. Son, what a strike, son! What a bloody strike in the back of the net to make it 1-0 to my opponent. It's Zlatan on the ball, feeds in Martial. Martial cuts it back. Easy as you like for Douglas Costa, who makes it 1-1. We come back yet again in this game. We were 1 goal down. Zlatan makes it 2-1, 79 minutes in, and wins us the match. He can celebrate all he wants. He can celebrate all he wants. He is totally entitled to that, because in this episode, last episode, the episode before that, Ibrahimovic for me has been on absolute fire. Next up, Musa. I hate playing against him. Mane, Sterling, Eriksen, Firmino yet again, and Ross Barkley, FC Banter. What can he do in this game? Early on, it was basically nothing, because it's Zlatan Ibrahimovic on the cusp of half time who makes it 1-0 against RDV. He comes forward, Firmino feeds in Musa, and Musa somehow feeds into the back post, and it is Sterling who makes it 1-1. Game on, game off. We come forward, it's Martial into Pogba. This is right after he scored, and we make it 2-1 in the game, and once again we win another game by 2-1. What's going on? What's going on? The look I'm getting, I will never know, but I'm going to ride this wave, keep the look going. Next up, Dizzy Tricks, Martial, Higuain, Cuadrado, Pastore, Matuidi, and Sami Khedira. This was the toughest game yet. I know I lost 5-2, but this game, blew my mind. It is Pastore. Pastore makes it 1-0, 70 minutes into the game, 72 minutes on the clock, shortly after he just scored. It's Cuadrado with the chance. He makes it 2-0. I am staring defeat in the bloody face. But keep an eye on that clock. 75 minutes in. Time is running out. It's Alaba into Ibra. Ibra makes it 2-1. Is it game on? 78 minutes in. It's Pogba. Makes it 2-2. It's definitely game on. Can we get a winner? Can he get a winner? Martial. Alaba dispossesses him. Possibly the most important challenge in this series so far. Into Ibra, who bangs it back of the net. The most important goal in this series so far. By far, what is strike? Zlatan Ibrahimovic makes it 3-2. There's pandemonium in the stands. The scenes, lads. The scenes. I was in the car. I went nuts. Honestly, because I was 2-0 down, I honestly thought that game had gone. I thought it had gone, but no. Never give up. Never give up. And we do win 3-2 and are on 28 wins. Let's get into the stats. So then, lads, as you look at the stats, you could mistake me for a pro at this moment in time. I don't know what's going on. We have 28 wins, 2 defeats. That is sensational. I know I got hammered in this episode, but it was closer than the scoreline did suggest. My opponent did deserve the win, though, and I got very lucky in that last game, bringing it back from 2-0 down to win 3-2. Goals scored 85, goals conceded 28, and a goal difference of plus 57. Now the monthly standings, 57 wins, 13 losses, 164 goals, and 62 conceded, with a goal difference of plus 102. The old times, 186 in the next episode. Can we make that 200? Losses 44, goals scored 549, goals conceded 212, and a goal difference of plus 337. Now the top goal scorer, look at that. Zlatan Ibrahimovic now in 3 episodes has 35 goals. So in 30 games, he scored 35 times. That is unbelievable. Martial on 12, Pogba on 10. Top assist goes to Sterling, then Martial, then Ibra. Most man of the matches obviously goes to Ibra, but he is joined with Martial, and Sterling comes in next. The team for the next episode will remain the same. Why change anything when I'm winning this much? Lads, I'm not a pro, I'm just a YouTuber that's getting by very, very luckily. But I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, smash the hell once again out of that thumbs up button. I'll get the next episode out ASAP. But yeah, lads, hope you have enjoyed. Smash a like, subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you all next time.